All right, so we are live, guys. We should be live. Let me go over to your page and make sure that the audio is working. We'll get started. Welcome to training. Let me refresh. Oh, it's refreshing by itself. How nice. How nice is that? It's working perfectly, perfectly. Welcome, everybody. It's Franco. Welcome to Power Lead Systems free internet marketing Thursday night training. 1 hour of free internet marketing training every single Thursday for our affiliates, for our customers, for our guests, invited guests. You can be here too. So we have quite a bit of content, guys, to go over tonight. We're going to do a brief review, like 1 minute review on where we're at for some of our new members. If this is the very first training you've been to, I'll give you information on how to get to the recordings, how to promote to this page, how to replicate this page if you're an affiliate, and how to catch up. This is in the series. This is training night number 4. We've already done a lot. We're going to do a little review. So anyway, let me go to screen share really quick, guys. I just want to make sure that this page is working. Let me go to screen share, and we can get right into the content for tonight, okay? Hold on 1 second. And if I don't manage to blow up Google Hangouts, I'll be right back with you. Hold on. Let's see. Share here. Present to everyone. There we go. We should be sharing the screen now. Excellent. Let me get rid of this little menu down here. It bugs me. All right, so here we are at the page, 1 hour of free internet marketing training every Thursday. Now, if you're an affiliate, you get access to this page. Actually, it's an entire funnel. It's a whole funnel. Let me show you the lead capture page that you can use to invite people in and build a secondary email list of people that have been coming to training. Let me show you the training lead capture page. So, because they just changed it, so it is plstraining.joinfranco.com. Right there. How cool is that? Live internet marketing training every Thursday. And then when people log in there with their email and they click the show me button, then it brings them over to here. And now if you're an affiliate, you can invite people here, your team, your affiliates, your guests. They can come to this page and they can scroll down and enjoy the training. Basics. We teach basics of internet marketing to get people excited about seeing that they can do this. They can learn how to do this. Under there, under the video, you see the blue button that says start my free trial. And people can start their free trial right there. We have the chat role for people to communicate back and forth and ask any questions you might have right down there. And then beneath there, it continues on. And it is a marketing funnel. This is the page that we use to present both Power Lead System, the product suite, as well as our Power Blog offer, where you can have your own blog inside of the system, a content hub, a content creation machine, a blog inside of the system. And so here, if people want to see more features about Power Lead System, they can click here where it says click here for more features, and that will take them to the video sales page for Power Lead System itself. Watch this. So it goes over to your version. If you're an affiliate and you're using this funnel, it goes to your version of the video sales page. And it is slow loading tonight because I'm running this Hangout live and my Wi-Fi is getting tired or something. There we go. There we go. Nice page, the most complete and powerful all-in-one marketing platform. So your guests can click around and actually get to the main sales video page. It's got the video about the product line. It's got the video about the testimonials, people using it. And it's got the video that explains the compensation plan for those that like affiliate marketing. All right, so it talks about that. Let me go back to our page here. And then, of course, they can click here for Power Blog sales video. And the video that explains the Power Blog system comes up. When we click on here, the video pops up. And you can, play it right there, 4 minutes.
Hey, it's Jeff here, and I'd like to introduce to you something that I'm very excited about. But first, I just have a couple quick questions for you.
Right, so the Power Blog sales video plays right there. Power Lead System review page is right there, and it's all here where you can invite people to free training. And if they're brand new to your list, you can actually invite them by sending them to your version of the capture page right there. Live internet marketing training every Thursday, right? It's got a neat little counter there that counts down until the live event. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to open the PowerPoint and we're going to go right to school, guys. Let me put this on slideshow for you from the beginning. We're going to do some magic wizardry today, but first let's take it from the beginning here. Welcome to the training session for Ignite Power Lead System Internet Marketing Training. I'm Franco, but who cares? Enough about me. Let's talk about you. So let's show you where you can get the recordings to all of these. So I'm going to show you right now how to find the recordings and how to replicate this page if you're an affiliate. Okay, so replicate this page, promote this training. We've got an email already written for you. All you have to do is click, 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 send it to all of your prospects to get them either directly to the training page if you want, or to the lead capture page if you want to. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to find the recordings. Let's go ahead and do that right here on this page. So the very first link, promotethursdaytraining.com. That's all you have to do to replicate this page, this entire sales funnel. Promotethursdaytraining.com is a page that gives you a couple of tutorials. You could see, actually, it's the image on the top left corner where it says watch this video. It's got a couple of videos there that show you how to replicate this and also how to email your email list. If you've got some prospects in the system already, you can email them the broadcast email that invites them to this live internet marketing training every Thursday. All right, now, if you haven't had time to set that up yet, so you have your own version of this page that we're on tonight, that's cool. We have a generic page that you can use. That's the second link. Thursdaytraining.com takes you to this training page, but it's generic, meaning when people click on the blue button to start their free trial, just a generic page opens up that says something to the effect of get back to whoever invited you and get their link to start your free trial. So completely universal, completely team building friendly generic page. Okay, so promotethursdaytraining.com teaches you also how to replicate the system I just showed you. There's a picture of the lead capture page there, and then there's, of course, a screenshot of the page that we're on tonight. So you can replicate this page, you can email your list and invite people to this training, and we give you step-by-step instructions. Promotethursdaytraining.com. Now, where do we find the recordings of all of the training? Well, you can find them because we're using a Google Hangout, so automatically this is all saved on the YouTube channel. And you can reach the YouTube channel to get access to all of the archives. And on this YouTube channel, you're only going to find two kinds of videos. Number one are the Wednesday Power Lead System Overview Hangouts, which is like an open house walkthrough of the system, very generic, very team building friendly. The other videos are going to be these, the Thursday night trainings. Those are the only two kinds of videos you're going to find there. The link is there directly to the videos page where you'll show up on that exact page that I have screenshot there inside of the videos library in the YouTube channel. And if you want to just search for it on YouTube instead of trying to, write down and go to that direct link, could be confusing. You can just go to YouTube and search Neil Guess. He's the creator of Power Lead System. And Neil Guess is the channel, and that's where you can find all of the recordings of these trainings. Okay, so that's how to replicate it, and that's how to find all the recordings and how to catch up. So the other place you want to go to is inside of your back office. When you log in to your Power Lead System back office, up at the top menu bar on the right, click on Training. When you click on Training, you want to create your username if you haven't already and your password and log in to the Power Lead System Training Center. It opens up what you see on the screen there. And if you see the menu bar up at the top right directly under the header graphic banner there, you see on the right of home, it says Schedule. When you click on Schedule, that's the weekly Hangout and trainings schedule. And you'll see there links and instructions on how to plug into the recordings. I saw somewhere, I think it was in the membership group, somebody was asking, hey, these are too late for me. Are these recorded? Yes, everything's recorded. Everything here, because we're a global business. So right now there are people sleeping somewhere in France or England or Australia, and they can still reach our training. They can reach the archives. And you do that by plugging into the schedule there, and you'll have the schedule of all of our trainings on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes even Friday. And through there, you can find the recordings as well. Okay, so Training Center, training schedule. So with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about what we did last week. So in the last session, we walked you through step-by-step creating your own capture page. Remember, we started the whole thing, and the whole purpose on session number 1 was letting you know that the very first thing we were going to do in the first couple of weeks, really the first month of this training series, is take away every single excuse why people shouldn't have a ready page collecting emails, so that then we can talk about promotion, networking, marketing, advertising, traffic generation. All those sexy topics that everybody wants to learn about the internet cannot really be learned or executed without having pages ready to collect leads, having your offer ready, your products and services, your lead capture page, your follow-up emails, all of that stuff. So we started by showing you how to basically get set up with the pre-built, done for you selling pages and lead generation pages inside of Power Lead System itself. That's where we started. So there was absolutely no excuse not to have something ready, a link to promote, to start generating leads without any learning curve, right? That was after night number 1. And in the subsequent nights, we taught you last week how to create your own capture page. And some people want to get a little more personally branded, right? Nothing wrong with that, but make sure that your own page is going to convert the same or better than the ones that we already created for you, because if not, then you're shooting your business in the face, right? You're going backwards. So anyway, but we showed you how to create your own capture page and how to create your own email campaign, how to create it. So what we're going to do tonight, is teach you how to actually write your email series. What emails should be in your email campaign that automatically goes out the second somebody registers or opts in to your own capture page? Immediately. Letter number 1, email number 1 in your follow-up series goes out to those subscribers. And then if you've got it set up like I do, the next day, day number 1, email number 2, day number 2, email number 3, and so on and so forth. I try to send out an email every single day to my list. And I don't worry about, is this too many emails? Is this too soon? Because I know how I am on my phone. I can go 2 to 3 days without checking my email sometimes. I'm talking about the marketing emails, the emails I know are promotional emails. There's emails that I'm looking for about notifications of opt-ins for me, right? My business, sales coming in, this and that. But in the very beginning, when I was just marketing, I would pay attention at every single email back about 10 years ago. Now, people aren't paying attention as much as they were before to every single email coming in. And if they know it's a promotional email, even if they are interested, even if they're pretty interested, they might be busy with their kids, guys. They might be going through some stuff at work. They might be tuned out and just not be able to focus in on your offer, even if they're liking it. If they originally saw the page and the system and it captivated them, they're wondering, yeah, one day I'm going to build my own internet business. I'll take a look at that. But right now I got to defrost the chicken, man. I've got to help Junior with his homework and help Sally with her dance class and this and that and softball and ponytail and all that stuff, right? So, but then all of a sudden something might trigger them. They might be late to their kid's recital because of the commute traffic home on the freeway, and they are incensed. They are mad. At that point, you better believe they're probably, even though they shouldn't be, they're probably looking at their phone and they're so ticked off. They're thinking, you know what? This is why am I waiting? This is why I should be building my own business from the internet. This is why I should be making money online. Where's that email? And you never know. It could be an argument with somebody. It can be a discussion, heated discussion at work. It could be all of a sudden they're feeling less secure, insecure, unstable at work. It can be anything. Something can trigger them to go back and want to discover again the information you've been sending. But if you're not sending it because you sent 1 or 2 emails and didn't get rich all of a sudden, oh, this is not converting. I got to try program number 27. Oh, this is, I sent out 1 solo ad, 1 email follow-up. Nobody bought anything. So I'm going to join program number 717 on the internet. right? And it's the same thing over and over and over and over. If you're not consistently there for your prospects, that's why they're not buying. So I'm going to teach you how to be brutally consistent with automatic emails and with your own email broadcast. So we're going to do two things tonight. We're going to create your own email series, number one, and we're going to create your own email broadcast campaign. I'll show you what I mean. Here's what that means. The automatic emails, we already know. They opt in, they get automatic emails every day. The email broadcast is a broadcast that I recommend to everybody, that no matter what your automatic emails are doing for you, that's great, wonderful, Lead Lightning, this, that, Amway, Shamway, this, that, whatever you're selling, wonderful, wonderful. But you've got to be sending out your own broadcast. You are your own media company. You are your own media channel. You're real news. Let everything else be fake news. You are the real news. You got to send out your daily broadcast, your daily transmission. You've got to send it out no matter what. And I'll give you some pointers on how to do that, so that no matter what your automatic emails are doing, every day, if there's something going on that you want to talk about, you just write it up on an email and click a button and boom, everybody on your email list should get your daily broadcast reminders as well, okay? So that's what we're going to help you do. Because after today, I know you either have a done-for-you pre-built funnel ready to go with the emails already loaded, because we give them to you at Power Lead System for our affiliates, and or you're going to have your own capture page, not only with your own follow-up emails, but with ideas in your head about your daily broadcast. So now once we have a capture page and an offer and your daily follow-up emails, and we've got the skill set, guess what? We never have to worry about it again. You create it, it's there, it's ready. Let's go market. Now we can talk about Facebook traffic and Twitter and YouTube and commenting and posting and engagement and email solo ads and automatic traffic, all this sexy stuff everybody wants to talk about. Or something as simple as, hey, see this cheap, ugly little postcard? Send it out to some leads. Make sales that way. Everybody still lives in a house or an apartment, right? Not everybody's on the internet all the time. And if you can be that little ugly duckling on the side with a different idea and say, you know what, all these people are running around on the internet. Here's a simple postcard. Go to this page, watch a video, and call me with any questions. How do you like making money that way? Nobody has a learning curve. Nobody needs to go through a learning curve learning how to get an ugly little postcard, put a label on it, put a stamp on it, pop it in the mail. All right, so we're going to teach you all kinds of cool stuff, real business building, but let's get the basics out of the way first. Okay, so now you guys ready to screenshot? If you're taking notes, take notes fast. If you're screenshotting this, you are ahead of the game. Remember, in the recordings, you can stop the video right here and you can write it down or take a screenshot of it. But let's talk about your automatic follow-up series. I get the question all the time. I don't know what to write in my emails, Franco. What should I write to people in my emails? Well, yeah, I don't think we have the time to absolutely go down and write all of your emails for you tonight, but man, I am going to get you 99% there. You may not be where you want to be after tonight, but you're going to be a whole heck of a lot further than you were when we started at 10 o'clock Eastern. Okay, so let's dig into it. I'm going to give you some concepts and some themes for your automatic follow-up email series, but let me give you a shortcut. Everybody here is a customer. If you're an affiliate, you can log in. You can go to the email section of your Power Lead System. This is how I find great emails that I just change up a little bit. I find them all the time. It's great stuff back there. I go into the pre-existing, pre-written for you, done for you email campaigns. I don't care what they're about. I don't care what they're selling back there. I may or may not be selling it. Like Lead Lightning series or Power Lead System prospecting series, the Free Lead System Forever prospecting series, whatever it is back there, holiday campaigns. There's all kinds of stuff in the email section of your back office. Go down into the email section, click on view and edit emails, and look through the campaigns that are already there and go through some of them. And when you find emails that are pretty compelling to you, I don't care what it's selling, even if you're not, maybe you're selling a weight loss deal, and you're looking through the Power Lead System prospecting emails, those can all be applied to whatever you're selling. You just got to look at them and change them up a little bit here, a little bit there, and you can get great ideas. But the overall theme of what they were talking about, you can get right then. Were they talking about the comp plan? Were they talking about benefits of the freedom of generating your own income from home? What was the theme? What was the story that was being told inside of that email, right? And so that you could do that inside the system. Now, let me give you some universal themes that I always use in my own emails. Let's just walk through them quickly. Okay, number one is absolutely just common sense. Somebody just subscribed to your email list. You don't want to pick up your Louisville Slugger with a $sign on it and rack them over the forehead with it right off the bat, trying to pitch them hard, right? Take it easy. Take it easy. Remember, we're going to want to have them following us on Facebook. We're going to want them comfortable enough to text us questions or ask us to call them or leave a voicemail on our phone, right? We want to start building a long-term business relationship here. So you're not just going to meet somebody and right off the bat, get on your knees and propose, right? Or worse, right? I hope not. So what we want to do is common sense, a welcome email. And the basic things that you want to include in your own words, as if you're talking, not as if you're writing to your 8th grade grammar teacher. Okay, forget about that. There's no pass, fail, A, B, C, D, F, whatever. Right here, we're writing as we speak to our best friend, to our kid sister, older sister, kid brother, older brother, somebody you've known all your life or feel like you've known all your life, and you can really just let your hair down and be you. Just speak how you speak, right? That's how you're going to write your emails. I don't care what you have to misspell. I'm going to be helping you next week. If you want to spell it HELPIN instead of ING, whatever, little things like that. You want that email to flow, and you want them to hear the authentic sound of your voice in your emails. I don't care about run-on sentence. I don't care about little short one phrase paragraphs. Make it easy to read. We'll talk about that. But that's the biggest thing. Be sincere, authentic, and write as you speak to somebody that you really know well, not to your boss, not to a person in a position of authority over you that you think you got to be all official and professional and super corporate or whatever. Leave that back in the cubicle, okay? So number one, you want to write a welcome email. You want to make sure that you're inviting them over to your sales video, right? Your main video. Most of us sell with videos. If not, your sales letter, your presentation page, your opportunity, whatever. You want to make sure you're inviting them back to the content that does your presentation for you. And you want to make sure that you let them know if they have any questions to reply to the email, to call you, or to follow you on Facebook and send you a message, right? Here we go again. If you have any questions, be sure to reply to this email. Call me. If I don't answer, leave me a voicemail. I might be at work, no big deal, or playing around with my kids. Or follow me on Facebook. It's the fastest way to get a hold of me, and send me a message. Remember, we want to warm up cold traffic. Imagine these are people coming in from a cold traffic advertisement, some kind of email solo ad, something, right? They don't know you from Adam or Eve, right? So we want to welcome them to our list. We want to invite them back to the video they registered to watch. And just know, if you have any questions, here's the fastest way to get answers. Follow me on Facebook. Here's my link, and click to send me a message. If that's not fast enough, you can also try to text me or call me at this number, or reply to this email, right? So give them easy ways to get a hold of you, because the fact in their mind, subconsciously, the fact that you're making yourself so available is a rapport and trust builder in and of itself. Okay, so number two, the second email doesn't have to be in order, but these are just ideas, right? Number two, you want to invite them back to your video again, and you want to remind them again, call me with any questions, and have your Facebook link right there, or message me on Facebook, right? The third idea, Hangout invite. Remember, use those in your follow-up series, because that's a projection of value. You're inviting them to something where you're not overtly pitching them. You do have your sales link, the link to your sales page on every single email, but you don't have to reference it all the time. You know, this can be an email about, hey, Joe, just a quick reminder that our hangout that we do an overview of Power Lead System is every Wednesday night, but it runs recorded 24/7 all the way around the world. If you're looking for something global that you can earn on, watch this hangout, learn about PLS, right? And have a link to your hangout page. You know, we have training back there on how to replicate our Wednesday hangout page to sell for you. And remember, by selling, we mean inviting people to start their free trial. This is a process. We're not trying to hit a grand slam home run with every email or every time we mention what we do. You know, it's a process. So I want them to see that they can follow me on Facebook. I want them to see that they can just call me and leave me a voicemail. I want them to see that they can go back and watch the video. I want them to see that they can come to a training hangout where we don't even talk about sales here on Thursday, you know, selling them or whatever. They know they can click on the blue button to start a free trial. It's a free trial, right? So I'm okay just taking people to the very next step. I'm not desperate. You know, I don't want them to feel that energy, because I don't know if you've ever felt that desperation, I'm going to close you energy, where, you know, somebody is going for the jugular trying to get your credit card. It doesn't feel too good. And sometimes even if I wanted to buy from the kid earlier, if they really go for it like that, I know I'm going to say no, just out of principle. So you don't want that energy. You want to be helpful and open and accessible. You want to be direct and to the point, and we're talking business, but also, you know, you want to be accessible and open and not have this desperation energy going on. I need to make money. I need to make money. Please join right now. You know, hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, that can go both ways. It can cut both ways. So hangout, invite people to the hangout. Number 4, in the support group, in our Facebook group, every single day, especially on Wednesdays, because that's payday, but every single day, you can go through that feed and find somebody that posted a picture, a screenshot of getting a bunch of leads coming in, or making some sales, even if it's their first sale or 2 sales or a $15 commission, a $6 commission, whatever it is. And then, yeah, you get the big, you know, Babe Ruths coming in there like Frank Calabro Jr. and these guys, and they show you, you know, their weekly check is like $17 million or whatever it is, you know. So you get those, and you get little singles and base hits and doubles and stolen bases. Whatever you see people posting that is results, do you know you can take a screenshot of their post, right, of the picture and their post, because it has a little smiley little profile, right? It's got their little profile there. Makes it more human. You humanize them. And this is for the people that tell me, well, I can't show no proof because I don't have none yet. I haven't made sales yet. I'm brand new. You know, what do I do? Well, here's what you do. Hurry up and market so you can generate leads. Do you know that to a brand new person, if you show them that you're generating leads, that's as impressive to them, because they're completely clueless. They're completely new. That's as impressive as showing them that you're making money. Don't worry, any little result, you get leads. You learn how to create your own capture page. I've been doing this 16 years full-time, guys. And if you go to my Facebook, I'm always celebrating the fact that I learned how to, you know, or I created another capture page. Hey guys, check out this design. I'm going to use this on the back end to invite people to our team training, you know, or something like that. I'm always showing people what I'm designing, what I'm doing, what I share coded. The other day I posted something on my fan page about, you know, Frank Calabro created some kind of selling funnel, some page, and he share coded it to us. And I was like, hey, look at this design. You know, I can create a capture page like this, and I didn't even design it, but this is how cool Power Lead System is some of the guys in here, they share their share codes with us all. You know, this is a really cool design, and this is a really cool design. Look at this one. I could copy it and make it a lead capture for my own business. You know, anything like that. Results, proof, proof of concept. That's what I'm talking about right now. Just show that people are actually using the product and creating pages and sending emails and having funnels and sales pages. So you want to write emails about that. Those can be very short and to the point. You know, hey, Joe, today I want to show you these results with this program. Pretty amazing. See the picture of this page here? Here's the picture of how many leads I'm generating with it. The other day I generated 5 fresh leads before lunch with this capture page right here. Remember this video. Go watch this video, and if you want to learn how to create pages like this, I can help you get started, right? And there you go, and link out to it. So results, proof, and showing people that the product works, okay? And again, you can find a lot of this stuff inside of the Facebook group, and just take some screenshots in there of the social proof and the results that people are getting with these pages and with the system. Okay, now number 5 is talk about the comp plan a little bit. What did you like best about the comp plan? That you can earn residual income, or did you like the fact that you can earn a full $20 per member per month residual on only a super low $54 auto ship? That's pretty cool, right? Earning 20 per member per month on a 54. Do you know that you can put that comparison in front of people that they know they're in comp plans right now? And I'm not bashing comp plans. I'm just saying they're going to be impressed, is what I'm saying. This is a leveraged compensation plan where you earn that, and there's people inside of places where their auto ship is, they're totally happy, but their auto ship is $200 a month, and they know they're earning between $4 and $6 per member per month on a $200 auto ship customer. So when they see $54 and you earn 20 per member per month with leverage, team build leverage, what is going on here? I didn't know that. I didn't know Power Lead System had a good comp plan. How can I learn more about it? Oh, here's the video to it. Here's the video to the comp plan. Give them your link, and there they go. All right, so that's another conversation. Email idea number 6 is talk about what's going on in the workers' economy. 99% of people out there, they're not in an economy where they feel as secure, as stable, as certain as past generations have felt before in their job, in their career, in their profession. Professionals are unstable, unsteady, uncertain right now, or even if they are pretty stable, they're not happy what they're dealing with what they're getting paid for dealing with it, right? So you can take stuff out of the news, Wall Street Journal, Entrepreneur, Success, somewhere where you can get job news, the job economy, economic news about layoffs, displacing workers with robots, right? And take some of those headlines and make that your subject lines, right? For example, they're replacing workers with robots. All these people are fighting for an elevation of minimum wage. And when they win, they celebrate, right? We won minimum wage. And then they find out they installed new robots and they're all fired anyway, right? What the heck is that going? So take stories like that, and those become your story in your email. They're replacing workers with robots. Hey, Sally, I don't know if you've seen the news, but there was this report right here and link to it. This report in businessinsider.com where they're talking about even more people being displaced or replaced by robots. Can you imagine? That's one of the biggest reasons that I decided to work on my plan B and start my own home business where nobody can give me a pink slip except myself. And I'm not going to be firing myself anytime soon. It's just a smart thing to think about. Here's a video. If you have any questions, give me a call, reply to this email, or send me a message on Facebook. These emails are really quick, guys. It's a quick little conversation. What's your plan B, right? Same thing. What's your plan B? And talk about why you got started. And it doesn't have to be a big, long, drawn-out, rags to riches story. It can be one quick sentence. And you're in, you're out, and this is the solution I've found, and this has become my plan B. And it's pretty exciting knowing that I can help other people create additional cash from their own home, even, dare I say, from their smartphone on social media. I can help you monetize and cash out those tweets and those Facebook posts. Have you ever thought of that? Watch this video. Give me a call when you're done. All right, that can be it right there. So email idea number 8. Talk about how we have training that is step by step and support. Why? Because a lot of the people that are going to be coming off of the advertisements that we show you how to generate traffic with, they're coming from, this is not their first rodeo. They've been in a couple of programs where everything looked great on the sales page, but once they got inside, they never had a training hangout like this, and not free. It's probably sitting behind a $5,000 coaching program upsell offer in their back office, right? They don't get anything. Their sponsors just say, hang in there, spend some more money on traffic. Yeah, toodaloo. See, no, I can't teach you what I do. That's because then I'll blow up the method. And, you know, I tell you that on the sales page, but when you're actually in my team, I don't teach you what I do, because then you'll know what I do. I don't need to teach my competition, right? You get all kinds of funny business going on like that out here. So if you write an email, writing a story of your experiences with that and how you love the fact that Power Lead System training is the real deal. You get it 24 hours a day, different voices, different personalities train here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Friday. Everything's recorded. It is baby step by baby step. Plus we have the support group that even if you still don't get some stuff or get stuck somewhere, you can ask and somebody's there to answer. Ain't it great? Most of the programs out there don't have what we do in that way, training, right? So talk about it. And always end with the link to your sales video. And of course, the invitation to call you, Facebook you, email you, reply to the email. Always, always have that at the bottom with your sales link. Okay, never write an email, even if you're just writing about Tom Brady, the Patriots going into the Super Bowl, and you never write about business in that email. At the very end, when you sign off, sincerely, warm regards, whatever, Joe, under there, you always say, watch this video, it makes you cash. And put the link to your sales video and put your Facebook link in there and have your cell phone number in there, and let people know every single time to click on there, because that video makes them money, and to call you or contact you with any questions. Every single email, even the ones that you don't talk about selling at all. Okay? Just get in that habit. Every single one. That way, you don't have to wonder, well, which email do I sell on? Well, subliminally, you're selling on every single email. That's the whole point of these things, right? So, but you're doing it in a cool way, kind of in an Oprah Winfrey way, right? And she's just having a conversation, and you get a car and you get a house, and The Secret and woo-woo and, you know, mindset and all this stuff. And at the end of the day, they're buying Oprah's books. They're buying Oprah stuff. Oprah says, buy this from this guy. You go and buy stuff from that guy, almost like you're hypnotically entranced, right? Well, that's because she didn't have to harp it on you, but she gave you great content, built rapport, built trust, had a great environment, a great culture going on. You felt good going to Oprah's show. And then you bought everything Oprah recommended, right? So kind of the same philosophy is happening inside of your email list, okay? And of course, one of the things I talk about all the time is, you know, I've been through a lot of programs that were very complicated, where no new person knew how to do anything with it, and all it did was sold the gurus, right? Isn't it cool that we're in the smartest process of building a business online is what we teach you how to do here at Power Lead System. It is simple, it is intelligent, and you can use our concepts to sell anything. Talk about it in an email real quick, right? This is the smart way to build a business online, right? So those are 9 ideas that you can then write into small little emails, you know, 2 sentences, 3 sentences, your link in there, sign out of there, and let them know to ask you if they have any questions. Call you, Facebook you, put your Facebook link in there, everyone, and put your video sales letter link on everyone. Okay? So I want to start with those concepts first so you can think about them, because here's the thing. We have a ton of campaigns that are pre-written for you, and they work. Okay? Pre-written campaigns, we call it swipe copy. Let me tell you something about swipe copy. When you get your own rhythm, your own cadence, your own style, your own personality, do you know that your own follow-up emails and your broadcast daily email, it becomes your own personal daily show. It's your own daily talk show with these people. You become a media outlet for them. You become entertainment, information, education. You can write to them about anything. Your link is always going to be at the end of your email anyway, so you don't have to be desperate about how do I sell in this email. Well, don't worry about selling in the email. Talk about something that's got you passionate. Talk about something that you're really interested in. Talk about something that really provoked you. You know, can you believe the riots they were having at Berkeley last night? And whether you go this way or that way, but you know, whatever, but things that truly, honestly are real time in the now, talk about them. That's more like for your broadcast emails. So let's talk about that. Let's get into your broadcast emails. So this is for your email follow-up series, okay? Your automatic email series. Now, let's talk about this daily broadcast, because this is where I make the most money. I make the most money off of my daily broadcasts because I can write about whatever I want that's current, that day. And that's why a lot of times I use something that's in the news or something that's related to some sports that's going on, right? A little bit less into sports than I used to be, but let's just use that analogy. Why? Because when people receive it and they see a subject line about, man, they better not forget the guacamole this Super Bowl party, right? Like they did last year. When people see something like that at the end of this week, they know it's current because the Super Bowl is coming up, right? All this drama about the Budweiser commercial or Lady Gaga or this, and you do whatever you want to talk about. And if you don't want to talk about it, don't want to talk about it. But something current, something that's in the news, something that's in a new show that a lot of people are watching, that you're watching. Game of Thrones was like a phenomenon. You know, a couple of years ago, my emails were like, I know, it's, you know, whatever day it was, Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. Unless you already binged through it, I know it's Game of Thrones night and you're going to totally ignore me. But if you're done with Winter is Coming, you know, here's a link where Cash is coming. And I would just play around with it. So your daily broadcast, because it lets people know that this is live, it's raw, it's real, it's current, it's alive, it's breathing, it's a real person, not just a robot sending me a buy from me email every single day. Buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. Those are cool. Those are always there because they're going to do your job. When they start thinking about it, they're going to go back, and it's nice that you're going to have a library of emails for them to go, but they're going to pop your name. You know, this guy Joe's always talking to me about making money online. I'm ready now. Let me pop in Joe into my Gmail search, and then boom, all your emails are there, right? So that's the cool thing about the automated stuff, but your daily broadcast is gold. So anyway, here's what you're going to do. Here's how I do it inside of Power Lead System. This is unique to Power Lead System because of the way that the email system works inside, right? So number one, I created a separate email campaign, a new email campaign, and I called it, the title of it is Broadcast Daily, because that's what I do with it, okay? Number two, I wrote one email in that campaign, one email only. It only has one email all of the time, okay? Now, every day, I replace the subject line and the body of that email message. Every day, it's my daily email, so I go into the Broadcast Daily campaign, I click on View, Edit, and I open up the existing one email. I go up to the top, I change the subject line, and then I write my little email in there, and then I save it, and then I go back to email, and I click on Send Campaign, and I select Broadcast Daily, and I send it to everybody on my list. Okay, that's your Broadcast Daily. It's very easy. I'll show you right now inside the system how to do that. Number three, here's why. You replace the subject line and the email daily, and you want to use a current event, something that's on your mind. This is you. This is personal to you. At the end, you're going to do the same thing. You're always going to have your, you know, join me here, watch this video, and give me a call after you join me, you know, something like that. If you have questions, message me on Facebook, reply to this email, or call me, text me, here's my number, right? That's what you're going to do every single time. But you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, a current event, some kind of an invite to content, right? This could be your reminder, right? Hey, reminder, I know that everything's 24/7 recorded, but if you do want to join us live, it's Wednesday, our overview hangout. You're going to get, you know, an email from the company if you're an affiliate, but if you're not, here's the information to go and join me live at 10 o'clock Eastern on Wednesday. You know, so something like that, something current. You want to send this broadcast in addition to your follow-ups. Who cares that your follow-ups are going up? Great. Automatic, your follow-ups are going out one a day, one a day, one a day, one a day. Who cares? That's fine. You still want to send your daily broadcast. You still want to send it. Okay. Why? Because it's going to help you stay top of mind to your prospect. See, if you're in internet marketing, you want your brand, and by your brand, I mean your Facebook profile, the smile on your Facebook profile picture, and your name. That's your brand on social media. You want that. You equals internet marketing resource. You want to make yourself top of mind, and you want to be the internet marketing resource for other people that are on your email list. I mean, that's the goal. You're not going to get all of them to think that way, but you're going to get a good significant portion. When they think internet marketing, you are going to be the Google of internet marketing to them. They're going to think of Sally. They're going to think of Patty. They're going to think of Joe. They're going to think of you. When they're thinking internet marketing at work, they're going to go, oh, yeah, that person that I met on Facebook, I'm on their email list. Yeah, they're into that. I should go watch that video again, right? So a couple of ideas to send out with your broadcast emails. Reminders to our training, reminders to go watch your video, reminders to do product education videos that you may have gotten from your company, from your team, or that you create yourself. Remind them to go catch your live video stream on Facebook, where today you're going to be talking about your super de-duper blueberry vitamin, or your new travel deal that just came out, a luxury cruise that you got to write in and grab this discount. It's deeply discounted because you're going to be sailing right into the heart of a hurricane. So it's like $10 for a 4-day cruise, one-way ticket right into the eye of a hurricane. So, whatever you've got though, your reminders to call you, a reminders to watch a new video, a reminders to your training, a reminder to get back to the hangout and watch it, a reminder for, whatever you want, something current that's happening. Can you imagine, can you believe I don't know, let's pick something, the Oscars tonight, Oscars so boring. Can you imagine tonight the movie that I wanted to win didn't win, and some boring movie that I didn't think that much about really won, and they're talking like it's the next thing since, peanut butter and jelly, and I didn't think it was that great. Am I out of the tune? Something like that. You're just writing. By the way, maybe that's why I just focus on making money on the internet. Have you watched this video? When you're ready, give me a call if you have any questions. Something like that. Your daily broadcast. Okay? So those are the slides. So what I'm going to do right now, of course, you're going to have access to the recording so that you can go back through those concepts. But what I want to do is I want to go show you inside how to create your daily broadcast campaign. Okay? So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to go over to our back office. I'm going to log into our back office. I'm going to skip this screen. All right, so we're at the Getting Started page. Okay, let me make it just a little bit bigger just in case so you can see it easier. Like that. Okay, so let's create our broadcast daily, because the email campaigns, we've taught you how to create that. You just add emails. Add your emails one by one in there. But let me show you this tonight. So I'm going to go to the email section. Okay. I'm going to hover over email. I'm going to go to the right and select add campaign. Okay. Add campaign. So now, very, very simple. If you do not know how to enter a name for a campaign, just watch the instructional video here. Okay. There's always a little video on all of these little pages that pop open with a tutorial. But let me show you. It's real simple. So on this one, I want you to do this so that it stands out. There's a lot of campaigns in that list. So I learned the hard way that I wanted mine to stand out, and they're alphabetical order, right? So for this one, I just called it in all caps. I called it Broadcast Daily. And since I already know I have one of those in there, I'm going to call this Broadcast Daily 1. Okay, that's just me. But if you don't have that, call it your Broadcast Daily, because that reminds you subconsciously, oh, Broadcast Daily, I got to go broadcast this thing out. All right, so Broadcast Daily, name it that, and then click on Create This Campaign. Very simple. You're not going to break anything. Now, on this one, it says, would you like to copy an existing campaign into this campaign? No, pretty cool feature, but no, I never do that. I'm just going to say, no, I would like to create my own campaign. Thank you very much. All right, so I click on that. Now look, it opened up. There we go. We're 90% there. So your campaign, it says broadcast daily #1. All right, let me show you proof that I do what I teach. I'm going to open this list and I'm going to show you that, see down here, I actually have a broadcast daily, and in parentheses it says one message by me. Okay, so broadcast daily, one message. That's my daily broadcast campaign. Now we're working with you here, so I created this one, broadcast daily, the #1. That's the one we're working on now. Okay, let's keep working on that one. So I'm gonna keep it on that one. And now look at, it's very simple. Remember last week I told you, never in my career here, thousands of years that I've been here, I've never used any of this. I'm just not a technical person. I'm a big picture, love people kind of guy. Right? I can be a red personality. I'm driven, but I'm not like detail oriented driven. I'm like, dude, let's go make money. Let's keep it simple. Right? And so anyway, I never click on any of this. I'm not saying you shouldn't. It's probably wonderful features. I just don't do it. I keep it simple. So anyway, right down here it says, currently you have no emails in this campaign. To add an email, click on one of the links below. And look at it. Don't you know the very first one says, add a new email to this campaign. How did they know I needed that? So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, add a new email. And it's asking you to add the subject line, right? So now remember, this is for our daily broadcast, and our daily broadcast can be about anything that's going on in the world, right? So I'm going to play around here because I've been watching my Twitter, which I shouldn't too many times, but anyway, news on Twitter. So anyway, I'm going to write down Berkeley burning. So let's make you some cash. Berkeley burning. So let's make you some cash. Keep you out of Berkeley. Don't go over there. Get your education at home. You might get beat up by some anarchist or something. So anyway, Berkeley burning, so let's make you some cash. All right, just mess around. If that was my daily broadcast for today, I would write the subject line in there, add this email, right? So we're going to add it in. Now it doesn't, obviously we didn't write an email, a whole email, but look, now it has one email in there. That's all this is ever going to have. And it's got my subject line in there. And now I can go over here and I can click right here, see right here, view edit, view edit. So I'm going to open that up. Okay. Now, again, it might be intimidating, all of this googly gook over here. The only thing I pay attention to when I come in here every day is I change this subject line way at the top. Your subject line is way at the top. All right. Berkeley burning. So let's make you some cash. All right. So anyway, that's where you would come in and open the view edit every day of this one email in this campaign, change the subject line to whatever you want to do for that day, and then just write your email. I just come right down here. I ignore all of that other stuff. I come right here where it says add text here. That's all I ever did. I just added text there and it made me money. Okay, so I come in here and then I go, wow. And I write, did you see the mayhem? Can you imagine being an 18-year-old just starting out at college, and all of a sudden all that craziness is going on? I'd much rather be at my home typing out this email and teaching people how to flip these emails into cash. It sure beats getting beat with a lead pipe while walking to the law library. at college, right? If you agree, you'd probably like this video that makes you cash. Here, give me a call or message me on Facebook with any questions. Talk soon. Franco, right? All right, so a couple of tips here, couple of tips. So let's go through this. I just wrote it on the fly, guys. This is pretty cool. So subject line, Berkeley burning, so let's make you some cash. Notice I didn't have to go to a news article. I didn't have to, watch any notes. I just kind of like in my head, well, what was going on last night? Mayhem. They were burning down Berkeley, crazy, anarchists or whatever, protesters, rioters, all of that stuff. I don't have to get political either. Notice I didn't really get political at all. I'm just talking about the facts. Hey, there's mayhem. I would much rather my 18-year-old, my 22-year-old daughter be here at home making her own money on her laptop than be trying to get a higher education, getting knocked out by some Antifa anarchist, that doesn't even go to school, some rent-a-mob guy, whatever. So anyway, so the email that I wrote was, wow, did you see the mayhem? That's kind of like my headline, all caps, right? My headline, kind of sensational, bunch of question marks, whatever. Did you see the mayhem? Can you imagine being an 18-year-old just starting out at college and all of a sudden all that craziness is going on? They don't even know what's going on politically half the time. I'd much rather be at my home typing out this email and teaching people how to flip these emails into cash. It sure beats getting beat with a lead pipe while walking to the law library at college, right? If you agree, you'd probably like this video that makes you cash here. Give me a call or message me on Facebook with any questions. Talk soon. Right, so now I send that out as a daily email, guys. And if people are paying attention, two things are going to happen. Number one, they're going to say, hey, he's pretty awake. He probably took a red pill at one time in his life. He sounds like he's a little bit awake to what's going on in the world. I'm awake. He's awake. So it kind of, you resonate with some people. I might not resonate with everyone. Somebody might reply to this email and go, well, yeah, because the fascists are coming. We got to beat everybody with a lead pipe if they don't agree with us. So anyway, we're liberal. We're tolerant. We beat people down with lead pipes. So it can, whatever, but you're going to get people's attention. Number one, they're going to know that this is current. This is live. This is right now. You're really sending this email. So if they have a question about stuff, they know you're really there, right? It's not just a robot, number one. Number two, they may bond with you. It's like, hey, it's current. This guy's talking about today's stuff. And you know what? You may transition into your solution so good that maybe that person, maybe they're not in Berkeley, but maybe they were in, DC a couple of weeks ago. And they're like, yeah, or maybe they were in Ferguson. I don't know, a couple of years ago, right? Well, maybe this resonates with them and go, you know what? That is crazy. It's pretty dangerous out there sometimes. But why not? It sounds like a smart way to go to be able to make your own money from your own house, right? Let me go watch this video. So you may transition them into that, what we call, a buying trance, right? They just agree. And they're a little bit mesmerized because they agree with your message. And yeah, now it's a great idea to go watch the video. How come you didn't say it like that yesterday? Yesterday you were just pitching me something. Make money from home, get rich quick, But this kind of makes sense. So that's why I love the daily broadcast, guys. And that's all I got to do. So before we finish tonight, let me give you some pointers. 90% of everyone on the planet that checks their email is checking it with their phone. Have you gotten emails from people on your phone? You open it up on your phone. Maybe you're 45 years old like me, and all of a sudden, these things look tiny. The writing is like, if I have to work hard to read an email, I'm going to close that thing and keep going. I'm going to keep scrolling, right? You don't want them to keep scrolling on you. You want them to keep strolling all inside of your email. So make them readable. Okay, so what I do is I highlight the whole, this whole email. I highlight the whole, click left and highlight the whole thing, and then go over here to size, and I use 18. I go to 18 in this emailer. I go to 18, and when I open that up, on my phone, it's very readable. It's very cool. And now if I did write a little sensational headline kind of thing, all caps, I'm going to highlight it again, and I'm going to make it pop a little bit and make it bold, right? So now it actually looks like a little headline of a news story, right? Now I did say click on this video, right? So you probably like this video that makes you cash here, right? So I am going to highlight this whole thing. You can do whatever you want. This video that makes you cash here. I like to highlight whole phrases. I'm going to highlight this whole thing. Okay, highlight it. Now I'm going to click on this little chain link up here, and it says link, right? Link. And then it opens up, and you can put your link in here. You can put whatever link you want them to go to, right? So I'm going to put in my link in here. There we go. Check for typos. It looks good. I'm going to click on target. I'm going to make sure this opens in a new window right there, right? So now we have new window. We have link info, no typos, looks good. We're going to click on OK. And now you just got your clickable link in there. Right now, I also said, give me a call or message me on Facebook with any questions. So I'm going to link that phrase, message me on Facebook, to my fan page where they can message me. Right? So I'm going to open that up. You can send them anywhere you want. Okay, guys? If you like Twitter better, send them to your Twitter. I don't know. I like Facebook for this. So I'm going to put in the link, right, to my Facebook, and I'm going to click on target. And I'm going to make sure it's that new window. Back typos, no, we're good. I'm going to click OK. And this one is set, guys. Okay, so now that the email is written, I go up to the top, save changes. My email is done. Notice it's still the broadcast daily, number 1, the campaign. And there's the subject line. Now I know I have an email in there. Now that I wrote it, it's time to send it. Let's send it. Let's send it right now before we end the class tonight. So I'm going to go back to email, hover over emails, go to the right, see where it says send campaign. Send campaign. I'm not going to send it, this late at night, guys, but I'm going to walk you through it. So number 1, choose whatever email campaign you want to send out. Well, I know this campaign only has the one email all the time. That's why I send it out immediately, right? So I'm going to go down and look for it. Broadcast daily, number 1. There it is. This is why you want to see all caps helps, because you can see them. Broadcast daily, number 1. This is the one, right? So I'm going to highlight it. Number 2 is include yourself in the mailing. Yes, make sure it's clicked. Now, if you have a bunch of capture pages, all your capture pages are going to be a group here. These are all your lists. See, I got thousands and thousands of people in my list right here, like 7,000 or so. So I want to send to every single list, every single prospect. What do? I go here where it says select. It's hyperlinked. And I click it, and boom, all of them are selected. Every single list for your broadcast daily email, every single one. Send it to everybody. Doesn't matter. And now here, skip number 4. You don't need this. Send the campaign to your most, skip that. Send your campaign to your news con, skip that, because you picked everyone anyway. So they're all going to get it. So now number 6, choose a date to send your email campaign. Click on that. And now it gives you a review, right? You're reviewing what you're just ordering. And then, there we go. I'm actually going, why not? I'm just gonna send it, okay? So at the very bottom here, it says you're sending it on right now, current time. Okay, today's date, current time, right now. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. So it tells you how many you're gonna be sending, and then you just click here, and then you send a total of whatever emails. How would you like to write one email, click one button, and send 6,967 emails? Is that pretty cool? Watch this. Boom. I just did it. Success. Yay, my emails are out. Can you do that every day, guys? Can you go to the slide and see what's going on and go to your news and go to your Twitter or whatever and grab something current and write a little blurb like that, like I just did, and go in and send it out? So tomorrow, what are you going to do tomorrow? You're going to come in here to email. You're going to go to view, edit, campaigns, view and edit. We're not adding anymore. We're viewing and editing. So you're going to view, edit, and you're going to, in this list, you're going to drop it down, click it right here. You're going to look for your broadcast daily right there. You're going to click on that, open it, and there's your email in there. There's yesterday's email, right? So now you just click to view, edit that one email. So easy. You cannot get this messed up. You click on that, it opens it up. You go to the top, you change the subject line, you go to the body of the email. Right here, you change your little email, you link it, you make it big font. When you're done, you come up here, you save it, right? You save it, and then you're ready, and then you go to email, you go to the right, send campaigning, you do this again. You know, you do it again. Choose your campaign, you find it in here. This is for your daily broadcast. Remember, your autopilot ones are going out. But then you would do that, you know, select everybody. It's so easy. I mean, come on. You can write your email in like 5 minutes and then come in here and just boom, boom, boom. You're just going through it. Okay, guys? So I wanted to show you that. Now, remember, for your email campaign, your regular email campaign, you just come into email, go to the right, go down to view and edit campaign. And every day you can add 1 or 2 emails to whatever campaign. Let's say it's this one, right? I've got 7 emails in here. Just, you know, this is not my campaign, by the way. I think this was shared with me. Anyway, you can come into your campaigns, and this is not my personal one, so that's why I can't view and edit. You can only do that with like your own. So anyway, you would come in here and let's see, Franco generic series, right? Let's just go and pick one that I have, one that I created. 14 messages are in here. All the 14 emails are in here, right? And you can come in here and just add a new one. You know, click to add a new one and just keep it growing and use those themes that I gave you tonight and just keep adding emails. And then pretty soon, if you want to, your campaign will be like 115 days long because you just add an email every day, add an email every other day, recycle an email, take email number 4, copy and paste it, make it email number 21. You know, it's just so cool to work with this because this is the automatic one. This is the ones that you attach to your capture page. And then email number sent on day 0, that's the original one. They opt in, boom, they get that one. The next day they get this one. The next day they get that one. The next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. And you just keep adding to it. And you're following up automatically. And you're also sending your daily broadcast. And that's what we were gonna study tonight. So let's go back here. And I want to make special mention of this slide, the 9th one. Just scroll when you get the recording of this video. In the recording, you can fast forward on YouTube or whatever and get to the 9th slide, this last slide and this slide. And that gives you a complete copywriting course on how to write your emails. We cover 2 different styles, one for your automatic emails, what types of things to write in them. You should never be at a loss for writing your follow-up emails now in your own voice, guys. Just go through it. Go through the evolution. Go through the exercise of checking out these themes and thinking, what do I want to write? Results, proof. Let me go grab, let me go see what's going on in the group. Grab a couple of screenshots, write a little blurb, go through the exercise, because going through and actually doing things is where you really elevate. That's where you really learn your marketing skill. And we're going to make you an independent marketer, a prolific marketer. You're going to know how to create your own emails. You're going to know how to create your own broadcasts. You're never going to be at a loss for what to write about, because all you got to do is go check sports or the news or whatever you're into. There's always something happening in your passion, and then just walk them into. And that's why I love learning how to make money on the internet. It's so simple. It's so smart. It's so automated these days. Click here and watch this video. Okay, guys? So that's so now let me go end it. Let me end it. We're over time. You got some bonus time today. So there we go. So we created our own email follow-up campaign, the autopilot one, and we created your daily broadcast, and we gave you a boatload of ideas on how to write both your daily broadcast from real events that are going on, walk them into your solution, walk them into an invitation, watch a video. That's all you're doing. Just watch a video, right? Join me when you're ready, but watch this video for now. Call me with any questions. Facebook message me with any questions, and then reply to the email with any questions, okay? For the autopilot emails, I gave you a sequence of things to hit. The welcome email, then the invitation back to your video, then an invitation to your Hangout, an invitation maybe to your product, your conference call, your primary program, you know, whatever. You can add those in. But I give you 9 specific themes that you can use to just fill in the blank and create your own email. There's nothing more powerful than your own voice in your prospect's head. You don't want Neil Guess's voice. You don't want Jeff's voice all the time. You don't want my voice all the time. Use the pre-built emails. When you're just starting out, use those pre-built ones. Don't even think about it. But immediately create your own and begin to play with them. Begin to write your own email, at least your daily broadcast, okay? And cover some current event and invite them to your video. So anyway, guys, so we've learned how to plug in our pre-built funnels that come with the emails too already anyway. We learned how to create our own copy, our own lead capture page. We learned how to create our own follow-up emails. We learned how to create our own stuff now. So now we have a funnel and follow-up emails. All we need now, and I showed you on training the first night how to even get traffic to those pre-built ones. All you need to do now is just get traffic coming in to whatever capture page you choose to use. Now you know how to broadcast your daily email anyway. So you've got a running business. Next week, we're going to talk about social media marketing because now you're ready for it. You have a place for your prospect to go after a couple of Facebook posts or tweets or whatever. You have a place for them to go to receive the information. And once they start receiving the information, your business is on autopilot. You're there, you want to follow up, you want to connect, but there's no grunt work. We built it with these last 4 lessons. Cool? So now we're going to focus on the fun stuff. We're going to take you into the sexy zone, right? Social media marketing, content marketing, how to generate your own leads, how to tap into really cool automated traffic generation sources, right? All of that. We're ready now to generate traffic. So let's go do it. So anyway, have fun with that this week. If you have any questions, we'll see you inside of the member group for Power Lead System. My name is Frank. I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.